Good morning. It is take number two. I hate second takes because it's wasted time. I probably was rambling on for 6 or 7 minutes before I realized it didn't even start recording. I don't know why. Maybe I just forgot to press record. Uh, anyways, pretty stupid. So hopefully it is now 6:40, and I have been up for a while. Hopefully you have been up as well, getting things done. I got up earlier and I was thinking about problems, and doing, a lot of people don't think that that's work, thought process thinking. It is. It's a lot of work, in my opinion. Um, Probably the hardest and most important work you can do is thinking things through as far as whatever problem it is. So I was thinking, thinking about NonaRev. I was thinking about the Museum of Science project as well, monetization, distribution, things like that. There's, how those things are going to happen. And then there's a lot of things that I was thinking about with the review platform as well. So hopefully you've been up and getting things done. And, hopefully you had a great day yesterday. Yesterday for me was a pretty good day. I got a lot done, but not exactly what I wanted to get done. I wanted to get a lot done on video work. I wanted to work on the YouTube channel and also getting stuff off this phone because the even though it has a terabyte of storage, it's getting full. It's like 90% full, which is crazy to think. So I've got to get videos off the phone. And so but I didn't do any of that. But what I did do is I had a 2 hour roundtable Zoom call, which I'd forgotten about that I'd signed up for, but that was yesterday. So it was pretty interesting. It was about artificial intelligence. It is about decentralized AI, right? And it was a roundtable about that. And Ramesh from MIT put that on. That was actually really pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. There were several people from different projects that are being worked on in AI and decentralization and things like that. So that was pretty interesting. That was really good for me. So I spent a couple hours doing that, but that did take a chunk of my time. That was 12 to 2, and it went a little bit over as well. And then the rest of the time was spent on the review platform. So basically, what I wanted to do is last week I had three separate calls, or actually one, two, three, four, five calls. Excuse me, I had five calls last week for the review platform, and specifically with Sanjay. Then there was two calls that he recommended of people I speak with. So I had those, and then I had two other calls. One was so I had three remote dev calls, and then I had Sanjay, and then I had another call for a CMO that Sanjay recommended I speak with as well. So I wanted to start the follow-up process with that and get them some content. I had an 8-page summary, if you can call it that, which it is. It actually is. It's parsed down from a like 24, 25-page document of notes and just rambling crap. But anyway, so I spent most of the day just kind of editing that, adding to it, dialing in. It's still 8 pages, but before it was like 8 pages and like a couple lines on the eighth page. Now it's halfway down or three-quarters of the way into that eighth page. So I added to that, kind of cleaned that up as well, and then sent it. Wrote a detailed, kind of not a detailed email, but I wrote an email, a decent email to Sanjay. Sent that to him as well as the one page of the bullet point feature list that I have. There's features for the businesses, features for the consumer or customers or reviewers, and there's also features for the community as well as any hardware software requirements that I started as well. So I sent that over as well. I did edit that a little bit. And so that was most of my day. I did not get to get anything on the video stuff done, which I'm going to do today. So today is the day that I clean up and start clean up the site, get stuff off the phone, and start posting. So that's going to be a daily post. I'm not sure if it's going to be 7 days a week or 5 days a week. I have to think that one through. I do pretty much do 7 days a week vlogging. And again, this vlog. Let me just make sure this thing's still rolling. It is rolling. Good. All right. So the vlog is really for me to document my journey through this process. Right. I have a couple projects that I'm working on. I also have a business. A business that I'm running. So I am an entrepreneur, and I look at personal growth is very important. And I do I do I do plan and I do reflect every single day. So I do journaling on that end, and I do my weekly planning, and I do my my 3 weeks, my 3 week milestones or sprints and bigger. But that's writing. I think that this vlogging kind of gives me a much better and clearer picture of what is going on in my head every day and what I'm thinking, right? And so I might, so I'm going to keep this going. But again, if you want to go for the journey, great. If not, no worries. This is something that is good for me, and hopefully I can share some wisdom moving forward for anybody else that's interested. So yeah, so today is about that. Yesterday, like I said, I did all of that. I spent the day on NonaRev and that call, and then other than that, I just meditated. I read. I went to MMA, which I went last night, which I got kicked in the kicked in the balls twice last night. Once really hard. My own fault, but it was pretty painful. The last one I was down on the mat. Anyways, uh, yeah, tough. So, but I'm gonna go this morning probably. So, because I can't go tonight. So today is about getting these videos off, and as well as I have to make a call to my landlord. He proposed a 1 year lease extension, and I have to just make sure that is he gonna hold my feet to the fire on it? Is he gonna if I decide I want out, what's what's gonna be the what's the consequences? So I got to call him today, and tonight I had told my friend Chris that I was going to help him with a project that he's working on. It's a small construction project, and he's asked for my help a couple times, and so I'm going to go up and help him for the evening. So by 6 o'clock, I'm pretty much wrapped up for the day. So I have a short window, to work on things, about 11 hours, and I want to get that. I want to get as much done as I can, be productive, and just enjoy being productive. So it's going to be getting these videos off the phone, making that call. I also have to again meditate, read, go to MMA or work out. I have to get those things in, and also want to work on the. Oh yeah, I have a 1 hour block taken out for uh, NonaRev. I have a call with Andrew. So Andrew is my potentially going to be my senior software developer, and he's known about the project for a couple months now, and so now that things are moving, I want to have a discussion with him about his thought process about things, about bringing in a remote dev team where they can fill in other things that I'm working on as well. So that's kind of my day in a nutshell. And other than that, if I can get some time on the museum project, that's what I'm going to do. And I also have some stuff for Key to Amaze. So uh, again, not a lot of time today, as much as I usually would like, but that's okay. I'm going to still get things done. I'm going to dial in, focus, get into that flow state. And one of the things that helps me get into flow is, obviously being very interested in something that I'm doing. But the other thing that I find that's very interesting is I listen to music, and usually I'll listen to um, like lo-fi, but now I've been listening to like indie house and Afro house, like anything that's got that's beats without vocals, and the vocals distract me. I've noticed that, and I've tried classical. Classical I like a lot, but sometimes it gets too much. It gets overwhelming. There's too many things going on, and I just start paying attention to it, and I find myself zoning out in it. But when I'm listening to I'll listen to like Nora En Pure or Garci or someone like that she does like live guitar, things like that. Um, I'll get into a flow state, and then when I find myself all of a sudden clicking out of that flow state for whatever reason, usually it's like a 40-minute time frame or something, I'll take about 5 to 6 minutes to dance. And I know it sounds stupid, but it's actually really important, because it breaks that cycle, it breaks that monotony, it allows me to connect my mind and my body back to each other. And I don't think about anything. I just I move this chair, and I have this space here, and I just dance. You know what I mean? It's like I just full body, whatever it is. It's arms, shoulders, legs, just moving around, just having fun, just enjoying it. And I might do that for 5, 6, maybe up to 10 minutes or so. And I think that that's really important because, again, it breaks that cycle of boredom or of thinking that I have to go right back into another flow state. And I usually end up doing, because I end up like just laughing at myself, smiling, enjoying it, having fun. And so it's like, or, like the other thing I'll do is, like, if I know if I have a call, like if I have a 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock call or something like that, I'll set an 11:45 or 11:50 alarm. And so that way I know I stop a few minutes before if I have to get water, and I'll dance. And it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. It's, I try and do it almost every day. I don't, I can't guarantee that I do it, but I usually do it once, if not twice a day. It's a lot of fun, and you should try it. It's definitely a way to, like I said, to connect your mind and your body, get disconnected a little bit, get your blood flowing, have some fun. And if you've got a window and there's no shades, or you're in your office or whatever you're doing, and people can see you, it's a great way to get them to laugh at you, and have some fun, and just, but it also gets you comfortable with who you are, right? And being just you. So, I think that it's a super important thing. There's, you can work out, you can go to MMA, you can do all sorts of different things. My neck's tight from last night. Someone put a guillotine on me, and I slipped out of it, but man, I felt my neck crack when he did it. It was like 10 cracks. Anyways, so hopefully, you do dance. Hopefully you don't just wait to go to a bar or a nightclub or a, whatever, or a concert. You know what I mean? Because it's like most people don't do that. If you're going there all the time, you're probably wasting a lot of time, unless you're a DJ, right? But the idea is, just to get that movement, get that connection, mind body connection going, have some fun with it, laugh at yourself. Maybe maybe watch a video while you're doing it, and see if the person that's on the video can show you some new moves that you can try and learn. Whatever it is, just enjoy it, have fun. Be a kid. Be a kid and just go crazy. Don't even think about. There's no point in thinking about what other people are thinking, because they're probably jealous because they're not getting out of their shell and doing what you're doing. And so have fun with it. And so, yeah, so that's pretty much what I have for today. I'm gonna get my day going. Hopefully you are crushing your goals, catching your dreams, and loving your day. So till tomorrow, have a wonderful day. Everyone, peace out.